Welcome to the version of Let's Play Farming Simulator 2013 on the Bayern Farm. Alright, we got a couple things going on today. First off, you might notice I have $311,000. As I mentioned, I said I might play a little bit off screen, and I did just that. I sold a little bit of silage, I sold a little bit of pigs. As you can see, we have, let me see if I can just give you a good view of that, 538 pigs. So actually can go ahead and sell some of those. Actually, maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we shouldn't sell them quite yet. And the only reason why is because we need the liquid manure still. Let's wait for the time being, I guess, then. Alright, let's hop in our Kenworth here, and we need to go deal with something. Well, not deal with it, but we have, let me just cycle through here. There's a great demand for corn going on right now. I actually almost missed it, believe it or not. Where is it for? I keep cycling through it. Oh, never mind. It's on the station. Not important. False alarm. I really need to change that. Someone actually told me how to change it. I just couldn't get into the. I tried to get into I tried to open up the map in Giants Editor, but it just did not play nice with me. So I wasn't able to make the change, or else I totally would have. Basically, the change was I didn't want it to say that the station was an option for places I could sell things at. So, anyways. Alright, let me show you something else. Well, not show you something else. We do have a barley great demand coming up momentarily too. It's in a couple hours, so we're going to go ahead and attempt to deal with that as well. And let's just check something out here. Look at this. Look at this. I discovered this the other day. No idea why that is working. Look at this. I can't believe this. I was playing the other day, just randomly, driving around, and I happened to drive underneath the conveyor belt, and randomly decided to work. I have no idea why it started to work. This surprised me so much. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what's going on here? Why is it starting to work all of a sudden? Why didn't you work for the other 30 episodes or so? But no. So it works now, for whatever reason. Like I said, I have no idea why I decided to work this particular time. It actually worked the second time, I guess this is now. So I have no idea why it decided to start working, but it has. So yeah, that works now, which is cool. And very random, because I have no idea why it decided to work now and not before, but it did. So, yep, it works. I'm happy about that, don't get me wrong. That's one of the reasons why I chose this map in the first place, because it did have that really cool system, but I keep forgetting I can't look that way. It had that really cool system, but didn't work for the whole season, and then or just about the whole season, and then it randomly decides to work at the end of this. I don't know, episode, what is it, 39, I guess it is. So yeah, don't know why I decided to work now of all times, but it is working now. So very random indeed. It threw me off quite a bit. So I was just like driving under there, minding my own business, and I was like, what the heck? Why do I have manure in my truck? This doesn't make any sense at all. Yeah, that was the reason why. For some reason, the conveyor belt decided to work. Don't understand it whatsoever. But, it worked, so, yeah, go figure, eh? If only there was the same thing for the Schweinzucht. If that's how you say that. I'm not really sure. Anyways, we actually have a great demand coming up for barley in about 2 hours, and conveniently we have a lot of barley. As I said, I have played a little bit off camera, so in light of that, that's the reason why we have $300,000 right now, and the reason why we have, or we're going to have, more money from barley. It's nice to have money. Actually, now that I think about it, I was totally going to do something with this money, now that I think about it. Alright, let's go ahead and do this right now. Let's just see. Oh, John Deere's on sale. I forget where I got this from randomly from a mod, from one of the maps I've been downloading and trying out. It's kind of cool though. I haven't used it, to be honest with you, but it works, I think. Not sure. It is not a John Deere. Why am I... Yes, it is, actually. Ooh, I could do that, actually. I could do that indeed, but I don't have a corn header. Not true, Ian. Not true. You know what? That's what we're going to do right now. I wasn't going to do this episode, but we got the money for it. Maybe... Ooh. Let's not jump the gun yet. Let's go ahead and deal with this barley first, because there's something else I want to do, and I said I've been going to do it for a while and haven't got around to it yet, so I want to take care of that before that. So this is going to the Gayette something. I don't know, I can't remember what it's called, but it's down here somewhere, so we're heading down that direction. It's not the handler, which is the normal place we go. We want to get as much bang for our buck here. So we're going to try and do this. I think I have to go in the city to get to this particular retailer. I just need to figure out where it is. Alright, let's go in here. It's not the bank. It's not the Lagerhout. I gotta turn up here like so. And it's this way. There's the sign. Perfect. Alright, now all you need to do is follow the signs. I'm just recording a course play course right now because there's more than one trip that needs to be made. And because of that, I am recording a course basically. Alright, what's the best way to do this? So there's the place we need to go right in front of us. The Gastad, maybe? Let's do it this way. So we're gonna go drive up here. Oh, that's gonna be a problem, I think. Yeah, let's pause that and delete that, because that is definitely gonna be a problem. I don't know if you noticed that or not, but I totally did like a little bit of a jump there, and then decided to go down. So we'll have to do it the other way around. Alright, here we go. This truck was not made to go over those big humps like that, but we totally just did that. Alright. Pardon me, it's going to do a little U-turn in the middle of the road here. Excuse me. There we go. Don't hit that. Perfect. Alright, let's just delete. Good. And then we continue. Perfect. So let's go straight here. Nice wide turn here. And this is where we want to drop it off right here. And we might as well drop this load off right... Oof, that scared me for a second there. Alright, let's jump the time ahead 2 hours. Perfect. Magically. Alright, let's see, we got 311,000. Let's see how much money we get from this. We got 311, that's 10,000. 331, that's 20,000. This is about, it'll be about 30,000. Oh, a bit over 30,000. Sweet. Alright, so the reason why we need to go up here like this is because just the way... Oof, that's a bit tight. Just because of the way you can't really turn around very easily. That's not going to be faster, that's for sure. Yeah, let's just drive down here. And the way courseplay works, it should be fine going around there. There we go. Should be fine going around the corners and whatnot, because it does slow down quite a bit when you do go around the corners. So it should be fine doing that by itself. Now I just need to make sure I don't... that's not the turn, it's further up here. Just go straight, and let's take the normal route, I guess. It's alright. Alright. These people that have no regard for themselves, just walk out in the middle of the roads nonchalantly. It's like, oh hey, there's a semi coming by. Don't need to worry about that. Jeez. Oops. I guess we'll have to do it this way. Do a little turn here, down here. I didn't want to do it this way, but it'll get the job done. Alright, so I asked a question in the last episode about what we should do with this series. Some people suggested going into episode 40. Some people said 45, some people said 55, some people even said 60. So a few suggestions all around the board, a little bit of everything basically, so I'm honestly not sure what I'm going to do with it yet, just because I don't know yet. I haven't made any decisions about it, so it's a definite possibility to continue it for a little bit longer. I'm still enjoying the map by all means. Oops, Gerst. Just right here. Perfect. Look at that. Stop the course. Let's just say sell barley. And this is the Gestalt. I think that's how you spell it. Not sure. Let's go first waypoint. Let's see how she works. Not too bad. So we got, oops, I should keep an eye on that. 170,000 liters worth of barley still. 64,000 liters of wheat. 49,000 liters of canola. And 55,000 liters of corn. Apparently I've been stockpiling without realizing it. Wow. Jeez, that's a lot more than I thought I had. So we're going to go ahead and let this guy do his thing. Because we do want to get the money. And once we get the money, then we can get the things. That's a Scarface reference for those people who got that. Well, not exactly Scarface, but it was close. It was close. Anyways, like I was saying, haven't decided what to do yet with the series. I still enjoy the map, but I kind of feel like it's getting to a point, for me at least, that I'm kind of good on this particular map. And as you can see, like, I played a little bit off camera, and it didn't take very much to get to a point where I'm like, yep, I'm kind of good right now. I'm in a good situation. Don't have to worry about too much. So, in light of that, that's one of the reasons why I was kind of like, well, what do we do in this scenario? So. What do we do indeed? Alright. We got this guy right here. Let me point something out. I don't know if you guys noticed this or not. But we got the anhydrous tank on the back. There's actually nothing in it. The only reason that is there is because this seeder acts better with that attached. And what I mean to say is it won't try to back up. So for whatever reason, if you just have the seeder on, it will try to back up every time when turning around. But with this on, it won't. It'll just do a nice sweeping turn. I have no idea why. I think because it acts like a fertilizer, not as a seeder. Maybe that's the reason why. Didn't quite make sense to me, so I was like, so yeah, what do we do about that? But, I guess it thought it was the right thing to do. I don't know. Didn't make very much sense to me. Alright, so what do we got else going on? We got the combine waiting over here. Are we... I don't know. We should do... I don't know. We're gonna wait still. Just because I don't want to jump the gun and buy something that we can't afford to buy yet. Oh, he's here. How's this gonna work? And he totally missed the trigger. Oh, well, that's too bad. How did he miss the trigger? That makes no sense at all. Okay. That's really random. Even with it, that's weird. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, I guess we'll have to babysit this a little bit. Normally it's not so bad. It'll just go over the trigger and it'll tip no problems, but apparently it's wants to play games today. Driver helper, yeah, that's totally the right. That's weird. I wonder why it's playing like that. Sell barley. There we go. Nearest point. Drive. Strange. Let's just see how this works. I wonder if... Oh, that's not too bad. I was afraid it was going to like run into the building there with Courseplay, but Courseplay seems to have behaved itself this time. 76 kilometers an hour randomly there? Okay. Alright, it's not so bad, I guess. If it runs into traffic, it will be a problem, obviously. But for now, it seems to be okay. That's not too bad, I guess. These are on sale, though. And Hemp Station. That's from one of the other maps I was playing around with. if you're wondering why that's there. It's supposed to create biofuel is the idea. Haven't messed around with it too much, but it's interesting nonetheless. What do we have available to us? That's probably not powerful enough. Maybe something cheap. 85. We could do the flat top, which is only 45. Do we have anything that's cheaper than that? In trucks, not really, unless. No. What else do we got here? We have. Not that. That is cheaper. It's 34. Do we have anything in here that might work well? Those are too expensive. This is supposed to be cheap, not expensive. What else do we have here? Well, nope, tanker, nope, nope, nope. We're gonna leave that for the other map. So I guess we don't have anything. I thought we had another truck we could potentially get, but it seems like we don't. And we have to babysit this one right now, which is kind of annoying, actually. I don't know why I just don't do it myself, but it's a lot of concentration, and this way I can focus on talking rather than trying to fill up the trailer. That's my excuse, at least. I want to focus on talking. I don't want to focus on having to steer, because steer and talking doesn't always work well together. So, anyways, I was reading an interesting article the other day about farmers spreading manure over their fields right now, but there's snow still on their fields. So it's kind of a weird problem, because what's happening is the frost is still really thick, so it's, you know, your field's not going to absorb any nutrients at all, basically. So it's like, well, why would you even go that route and do that? But I don't know. Wheat Pete on Twitter, I think it's at Wheat Pete, was saying, Peter Johnson's his name. He was saying that, yeah, if you have too much solid manure right now, you should be storing that. You shouldn't be put it on the field, because you're basically just wasting nutrients, which is totally. He hit the nail on the head there, because that is totally true. If you basically put that on the field right now, it's not going to be very helpful. At least in Ontario. I'm not sure about other places. But well. I was also reading another interesting article by what's his name, Brian Scott, over at thefarmerslife.com, I believe it is. And he was talking about how he recently purchased a deep tillage, like a strip till, basically, type thing. So basically, like, think about it this way. It's like long knives that go into the soil, that cut up deep into the soil. And it was an interesting article, because what he talked about was the reasons why he decided to get that particular type of tillage tool. And what it boiled down to was, he runs a fairly large farm. I think it's a couple 2,000 or 3,000 acres, and he's running into compaction issues from unloading the combine and whatnot. So he was actually able to tell whether he had compaction issues based on his yield map from combining. So he used his yield map, which is like how much yield you get from one area versus another area on your field, and he used it to map out the areas he was going to strip till, basically. Watch out. Oh, sorry. He mapped out the areas where he was going to strip till in order to reduce the amount of compaction, let the moisture get down in there. Really interesting article. And the funny thing is, he used to have he's trying to do no-till right now, or a variation of no-till. So because of that, they sold their strip till a while ago, but now they just recently bought one at an auction again, because they realized that they're trying to do like limited till. Yeah, that's weird. It totally hit this tip trigger. That's strange. Don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, so he actually had one before, and then what happened was he sold it because he was trying to go no-till, and then he realized that there are some advantages to doing a little bit of tillage and those areas where you got compaction issues going on. So really interesting article as to why he chose to go that route. And it's awesome how he decided to use his yield data as well, just to determine, you know, which way he's going to go with what sort of thing. So, and he actually put a video up there put a video up there about Ag PhD, which is a couple of guys who do videos in relation to farming. It's like professional farming, like hardcore big farms basically. So how much money am I gonna get for this if I sell this? Actually, I guess I should have enough by the time I sell this. 110. So we're gonna go ahead and sell this because I want to upgrade. And with John Deere's being 25% off right now, it's a pretty darn good time. And I just calculating how much money we have versus how much money we will need, and I think we should be okay. Yes, we should be okay. We're just gonna take a little stroll down to the shop. Winter combine. Everyone does that, right? No, not really. Well, maybe in Germany or whatnot, but yeah, I'm not sure about that. Definitely not with the header on like I'm doing right now. Yeah, this is slightly unrealistic. I would definitely need a header trailer for this to be, well, I don't know, realistic, let's say. But oh, there's the truck now. He's coming back to fill up. Let's get out of his way here. So we're at 409,000. So how many more loads of barley do we have? We have about two loads-ish. About 2 that we can sell still. So that's going to be another 60,000. So that will put us at 460,000. So by selling this combine, it'll give us about 120, 125, somewhere in that area. And then after we get the other combine, we should be okay. But there's 2 things I want to do this episode because we have some money. First thing, of course, is get the new combine. Let's do that first. We're almost there. I really should drive the other header down here as well. But that's a lot of work I don't want to do. Well, I just don't want to drive the header, drive the combine here, drive it all the way back again. That's really the reason why. Yep, don't mind me. Just driving through town with combine. No other way to get to the sell point. Don't have a header trailer. Oh, no, 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 no. No. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do at all. It's even worse because the point's right there too. Maybe I can get forward. Oh, there we go. Phew. Yeah, yeah. It never happened. Yeesh. That was bad. Alright, let's go ahead and sell this combine. Don't run into the wall. Sell. 132, that's not so bad. 119,000, so we're at 560. Excellent. Let's sell the corn head as well because we're not going to use it. 15,000. Excellent. Let's get a sale. Alright, so the combine we're going to get is the John Deere S5E39i. We're going to go for this one. The tracks look cool, but not as cool as the tires themselves. Sale ends, so 246,000. We're actually saving 25%, which is a good deal. Let's buy that. There we go. And we also need a header. Yoink. Just put this to... we still have enough right now. Okay, we don't... let me just check something. I don't think we've planted any corn at the moment. What do we got here? Canola, wheat, canola, apparently. So we are good with that. Excellent. 26,000. This is the other. We're gonna get this corn header. Does 12 rows. Yes, sir. Let's do that for time being. Oh, we need to babysit this for a second here. He's almost there. Let's just drive him ourselves, because apparently he can't tip himself for whatever reason on this map. Yeah, so go figure, like, The conveyor belt decides to work, and then the tipper's triggers decide not to work. Well, at least this one. I don't sell much here, but that's probably the reason why. There we go. Perfect. Excellent. We like this. Alright, so we're going to get, let's see what we're going to get to. 325. Excellent. And we still have one more load at least. Yeah. Whoops. Alright, so we got this guy. Where's our new... So for those of you who have never seen, this is the John Deere S690i by Big Boss Modding. Very nice looking combine. Pretty solid. Nothing too crazy in terms of textures and whatnot, but all around fairly solid design. I'm just going to reset it, to be honest with you. Just because I think it's going to be a bit of a pain to drive back. Mainly to pick up the header. So let's go here, and I think... Oh, there it is. Perfect. So we're going to go ahead and pick up this combine, and we're going to put it in an appropriate place because I have a feeling... This header is a 10.5 meter header. Not quite as large as the John Deere's. This is what the interior looks like. Pretty solid interior, if I do say so. I think you could start it from right here. I think, is that it? No, that's the blinkers. I thought the starting pedal was here. Enabled chopper. Component missing. Oh, that's not good. What does this do? Nothing. Alright, well. Tilt the steering wheel. Alright, well, I guess we'll do it this way. So this has in-cab sound, which is nice. Nice and quiet in here. And if you notice right there, it's got digital readout there, which is pretty darn cool. The other nice thing about this is that, you check that out, you can actually raise and lower this. Check it out. You can manually do that, so you can like set the you can set the height if you want to, which is really nice for those areas where you might need to adjust it based on hilly terrain, which is also super nice. This does come with a trailer, but are we gonna be okay? We should be okay. I'm just gonna take it. Oh, that's a bench. Just missed it. I'm just gonna take it out of the main farm area for the time being, just because we do need to harvest some fields momentarily. Let's go ahead and put it into work mode. Check that out. I love how solid this inside looks. It's not like, usually people don't put much detail in there, but that's a really good job. So I actually don't need it open at the moment, but I love how quiet it is in there. Super, super quiet. Now, I haven't played around with this too much with Courseplay yet, I'll be honest, but it is a nice combine, so we're just going to line them up here for the time being. I actually used this on the live stream on Saturday morning. I did a live stream from about 10 a.m. till 12, I guess it was. So it was a lot of fun, actually. He's filling up. How many loads does he have left? This is the last one. Alright, so let's just tag along with this one. Yeah, so we actually I did a live stream between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m. Just noon, basically. So had a lot of fun with that. Got to chit-chat with a few people, like I said. Maybe another episode, I can't remember. Great Gamer stopped by, Craft Farm stopped by, a couple of people stopped by, so a lot of fun. I'm thinking about making it a regular thing, doing a live stream once a week, only once a week, on like the weekend, like 10 a.m. to 12, something like that. Nothing too crazy, but something that will allow me to, you know, do some interaction. I guess is what it boils down to. Alright, he's going to be good for the time being. So, the other thing I want to do is I want to buy another tractor. And the other tractor I want to buy is a Fendt. Finally, a Fendt. The question is, do we go for the more powerful, not as nice looking Fendt, which has 390 horsepower, or do you go for the nicer looking, less powerful tractor? Let's go with a nice one. Let's go with a nice one. Alright. I need to put these things in groups. Let's put this in group. Here we go. So this is the Fendt 936. I got this one because it's a really nice looking tractor. It has beacons. It has hazard lights, as it has on right now. The other Fendt is nice, but not as nice as this one. The other cool things, look at this. You can open the door. I forget which button it is now. R. You can open the door from the outside, which is super cool. So if you want to be like all like, oh, I need to open the door before I get in. Do. Warning sign. What? Didn't know you could do that. What the heck? I didn't know you could do that at all. What the? Wow. Never knew that whatsoever. Warning sign on or off. Oh, that's the warning signs? I don't know why you'd want to turn the tractor around like that. I guess if you want to... Yeah, I'm not sure. Huh. That's cool. I had no idea you could do that. Oh, that is cool. Alright. Let's get to the inside. Let's close the door here a little bit. It's getting a little chilly out there. Let's fire it up. Nice. So it does have in-cab sound as well, which is also very nice. The joystick works there as well. Digital readout works as well. Really nice all-around tractor. So this we can do anything on the farm we need to use. Anything on the farm we need to do, we can use this for, basically. Let's go ahead and grab a weight while we're here. And that's not the button I wanted to use. I wanted to go like that. Let's get the JCB weights. I don't know why I like the JCB weights. Oh, we could get the Fendt wheel weights. That's just for the wheels. And they're kind of expensive. Let's just do the front weight for now. There we go. And is it pointing the wrong direction? Of course it is. So we finally got a Fendt. And we apparently have one warning sign on. But it is a nice tractor. Really nice. They did a really good job. This tractor, I believe, was actually from the contest, I believe. Oh, now that I think about it, there's actually something else I want to get too. Because we got the money, we might as well. Oops, this guy's probably gone back already. Yes, he has. This is what happens when you don't pay attention. I guess we could do it this way. Do a big loop here. We should be fine. If I drive through this parking lot like so. Beauty. No one will ever know I was going the wrong direction initially. Alright, let's go sell this. Let's just scoot past this car here. There we go. So this is the last load of barley we have. And then we shall proceed. Excellent. So we're going to end up with 120,000 still after buying a new tractor and a new combine. Wow. Maybe I shouldn't have played that much off camera. Wow. Oh well. Gives us a chance to progress. Haven't progressed a crazy amount lately, so that's a good amount of progression in one day, so I can't complain there. And he is going to just wait. Let's do this so he'll stop. Perfect. So we got our Cummings, homemade Cummings. He's doing that. Got the John Deere and that John Deere and the Fendt. Let's return to the Fendt. So this is a nice. I think the pedals actually work. Oh, no, they don't. I always thought they did. I thought they did. Well, the joystick works at least. It is a bit tippy apparently. That's what happens when you drive quickly with it, so it's a bit louder than I remember it being. Yeah. Doesn't have in-cab sound like I anticipated. I think it's trying to. It has like a click sound when you go into cab, but basically anything we need to do on the farm, we can do it with this tractor, so technically this tractor has the same amount of horsepower as that Cummings over there too, which is kind of funny when you think about it. Because this tractor is tiny in comparison to that Cummings. Alright, so we don't need to I don't think we need any, let's just check. There's a random knock coming from the tractor. Don't know why it's doing that, but it's doing it for some reason. It sounds like a... Oh, there it goes. Wow, that's loud. It sounds like a jackhammer a little bit, actually. Alright, so now that I'm back here, I am looking for something. What am I looking for? Loading wagons. Was it a loading wagon? No. Windrower? No. Mower? No. Well... No, we don't have any mowers. I thought we had one more mower, but we don't. Slurry tanks. No, actually, I did pick up a new slurry tank. Is it actually in here? This one right here, the Joskin. And that's in German, so it's not very helpful. But it looks pretty nice. I haven't checked that out yet, I'll be honest. But it is there in case I decide to use it. And I did pick up these two manure spreaders here. We could do that too. Oh, goodness. Our field's already fertilized. Maybe we'll do it next episode. Where is the other thing I was looking for? Tippers. Here we are. What do we got? I was looking for... I think I want to say it was the Fortuna. Transport silage, grass, potatoes, wheat, barley, maize, and canola. Or the Flygo Bull. 33 versus 34. Was there one other random one I was going to get? How much is that? 40. I thought there was one other one I was thinking about getting. I think it was the Teb here. This is for silage though, but it does hold 40,000 liters. Do we want an all-purpose thing or just for silage and grass? And then there's this one which does 36,000 liters. Transport silage and grass. 36. This is almost as much as our truck trailer, which is kind of depressing a little bit. But which one should we get? This one. I know this is a nice one and it holds 40,000, but it is 20 grand more. There's this one, which holds 36. That's only like less than 4,000. And that is just tiny in comparison. Oh, what to do? The Vinhudus, the Teb, or we actually used what was it? We actually used the Fortuna on the live stream. It's 33,000, and it looked pretty cool actually. So I shan't use it here again. Let's do the low maintenance, high reliability. 36. Let's just go with... It doesn't matter. I haven't used either of these. I forget which one's cooler. That's the other thing I'm trying to think of. I think this one... Is this one washable? I think this one's washable. Let's get this one. It's cheaper too. Yoink. Alright, so let's reset that. This is the episode where I spend a lot of money, apparently. Alright, good. He is done there. So we can sell some other stuff now, which is good. Is there canola grade demand coming up? Barley, corn, and chaff. Alright, so let me just turn him off for the time being. Alright, so he is not doing anything yet. He is awaiting there to be something to harvest. I think what I'll do is, we got the combine, we got some new toys, so I think what I'll do is I'll prepare for the next episode, which will be episode 40. We have a lot of extra toys now, but we shall see whether or not we're going to continue or not. I'll think about it for the next couple days, for the next day or so, and then we'll see where we go from there. But for now, I think I'm going to end the episode here, and the next episode will come back, I should say. And we will use the John Deere S690i, we will use the new silage trailer, and we will use the new Fendt. Alright, so my name's Iain Robson. This has been Farming Simulator 2013 on the Bayard Farm. Catch you guys later.